Hello beautiful and handsome people, welcome to my channel. Today I am so excited, and I'm not so excited as well because I'm having mixed feeling about this video. But then, this video needs to come on. This video needs to come on regardless. I didn't want to make this video now because I wanted to get my fact right, but I think I've researched a lot for me to come out with this video, okay? So, as the topic demand, I put up the topic that, life after 40, how you feel, your thought, what comes to your mind, what your body tells you. This is the reason why I am here. What I'm experiencing will be different from yours, and we have the comment section. If you are feeling anything different, if you feel like how I'm feeling, I want your comment down below because I'm going crazy. I don't know if this is happening to me alone. I'm not really sure. I'm just going crazy, and I just want people's opinions here, okay? I want a lot of opinions. Like, peeps, just put the comment down below. Let me know what is going on with me. I don't know if I'm the only person experiencing this, or it is happening to everybody over 40, or it is happening to just a few people. I'm not really sure. So without much ado, let's start the video. But because I just wanted to put out there what I've researched and how I feel, I don't want to forget anything, so I put everything on my phone, so I just look at it and I know the topic that I'm going to talk about. But it is all related to me. I don't know about you. Everything that I am coming to talk about on this phone is happening to me, okay? Yours may be different, but we are here to talk about it. So we are here to, communicate. Please communicate with me. Let me know, okay? Just so relieve some anxiety from me. So I do not, so I will not feel that I'm alone here. But anyway, let's start. Maybe you relate with me here. Maybe you have something in common with me. I'm not really sure. If you are over 40, this video is for you. If you are turning 40 this year, this video is for you. If you are about to turn 40, this video is for you. If you are over 40, over to about 50 years, this video is for you. This video is for everybody. But anyway, let's start. So, number one is worrying a lot less about stuff. Okay? Before, I used to worry about little things. Okay? What people say about you, or somebody gave you this eye that you start getting worried and asking yourself what you've done, for that people to give you that eye. Or maybe someone just walked past you without saying hello, and sometimes you get offended by it. Not like that anymore. I just don't give a damn. I don't know, for some reason I'm just not worried about this little petty things. Okay, so I don't know if you are like that, but this thing is getting stronger and stronger every day. Just worrying less about what people say about you, or what people think about you, or what people perceive you to be. I'm just not worried at all. Before, we will go to programs, especially, I'm a Ghanaian. In the Ghanaian community, we go to AGMs and people organize programs and all that, and sometimes you feel like you need to be there because of what people will say. People will say, because you want to isolate yourself, so you don't want to do that, and you get so worried, so you have to put yourself out there just so people would think that you are not like that, you're a good person, and you think a lot about people's perception about you. But then after I turn 40, I don't really care about what people perceive me to be, okay? The only thing I care about is the people around me, which is my family, my husband, and my 4 boys. I don't know if you are also like that. That's number one. Number two, my look and my skin. I don't know, for some reason I'm getting so much worried about how I look on the face. Every morning I'll just get up and come and stand in the mirror and see if I'm having wrinkles, if the wrinkles are coming, or the fine lines are coming, or I'm going to get sunken eyes and anything that comes with age. Every morning I come and stand in the mirror and make sure, okay, even though I'm expecting it, but is it coming too soon? Are the wrinkles coming, or what is happening to my face, especially my face? I get so worried if I'm developing these wrinkles and this sign of aging. Is it coming at all? Especially when you have the gray hair. I don't know, gray hair scared the hell out of me. And I was told if you pull it out, it is going to go everywhere, like all your hair is going to be white. So even if I see it, I've got about one here somewhere and then one at the back here. I didn't see it, but someone saw it and showed it to me, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to pull it out. I'll just leave it like that, because if I pull it out, all my hair will turn into gray. Is it true when you pull it out all your hair will turn into gray? I don't know, but I'm terrified. I'm freaking out to take my wrinkles up, my gray hair out of my hair, because from what I know and from what I heard, it is going to, multiply over and over again, and you get a white hair. Can you imagine me sitting here with white hair? I don't know. Is it true? Please, you need to fill me in with that, because I don't know. Number 3. Now I've started reading books, watching YouTube videos, asking my mom questions about hormones and menopause. I've become so cautious of hormones, I've become so cautious of my hormones and menopause. All the time when I call my mom, I want to know when she had a menopause. I just want to know how it felt like. I want to know how she's feeling, how her body is responding to that. I'm just becoming so curious about things like that. I'll go to YouTube, and say something like, menopause, or the hormones, or female hormones, or over 40 hormones. Now I'm becoming very, very cautious about that. I'm becoming very interested about that and trying to know what is ahead of me. For some reason, I don't know. When I turn 40, that is when all these things is coming through my head, just to, search it out, or just to find out what is ahead of me. This is what I'm going through right now. I talked to my mom some time ago about one of my aunties, because in our family we have menopause very early. One of my aunties had hers when she was 36 years old, so that is very, very young. Well, I'm over 36, and up till now I'm over 40. Yes, I'm over 40, and I've not had mine yet. I'm yet to, but I really wanted to know how my mom was feeling and how my auntie was feeling, and I get scared. Am I going to be one of those who have it too early? How does it look like? So I start asking my mom questions like that, just so I will be prepared about having menopause and how your hormones play up in your body. I really, really wanted to know, so I asked my mom a lot of questions about having hormones. Number 4, do you feel like now that you turn 40, you feel like, okay, now things are giving away, especially our body? It's just loosening up, and because of that you think of exercising more, just so you keep things intact and things firm? Do you feel like that? Before, when you talk to me about exercise, I'm like, I'm not too big, I like my body the way I am, and people even compliment me for that. People say something like, you have 4 kids and you are still in shape and all that, and that thing just eat into my head. And before, it's like I wouldn't even mind. I don't exercise at all. Even though I have a whole gym in my house, I don't really care to do that. I do it once in a blue moon. That is if I want to. So I don't have like a schedule or a time for exercising or things like that. But now I don't know why. I'm just like, every day I just want to exercise and keep things in place. For some reason, I have no idea. That is after I turn 40. I'm very, very particular about the way I will look. So I will make sure I will not eat any junk food, or I will not eat anything that has a lot of calories. So, I will keep my body intact the way it is, or even more nicer or more firmer than before. I just think about things like that all the time, and because of that I'm exercising a lot, not all the time, but I'm exercising now. It is becoming part of my routine for me to exercise, just to keep things in shape. And also, I don't know, sometimes I think about I have to exercise to keep my joints and everything right, so I will not feel aches and pains. I'm thinking about things like that. If you are like that, please put them in the comment down below. If you are not like that, just put them in the comment down below. Let me know. Let me know if I'm not going crazy. The next one, which is number 5, is second guessing of what to wear. Do you also feel like that? Sometimes I feel like, okay, when I'm going out today, for example, I will make sure what I'm going to wear, I get it ready the day before, especially when the dress is too revealing. Now it is out of my radar. I just don't want any dress that is too revealing. But before, you know, sometimes you just want to show what your mama gave you, you know, your body shape and all that. But now I just don't want to know about that. I'm not interested in that at all. If I'm wearing anything and it's too revealing, I will not wear it to begin with. I will not wear it. But then I get so cautious. Even if I have a nice dress and I'm putting it on, I have to go and stand in the mirror and make sure it is not too revealing. It is not showing my love handles. It is not showing, you know, my bulgy belly. It is not bulging my belly in the dress. I'm so cautious about that. So all the time I have to make sure what I'm wearing is perfect. It's something that, you know, nobody is going to look at you and go, oh, okay, what is happening? You know, these things play in my mind a lot of the time. Let me know what you think about yours too. Number 6, your eyesight. That sounds weird. That sounds really, really weird. I know a lot of people here don't want to hear about this, but yes, it is real. Well, I don't know about you. You know, I will be different from you. Individuals vary. You know, it can be different for you. But then I've done a lot of research, and most of my research, that is what they say. After they turn 40, or when they turn 40, that is when they start getting bad vision. Your vision starts changing. Okay, I started noticing everything I look whenever I get up in the morning. When I get up in the morning, look at things become so blurry. It becomes so blurry. But before, I thought, you know, I have a very good eyesight. Now it's not like that anymore. That's when I realized I'm just long-sighted. If something is closer to me, it's very blurry. I cannot read anything close to me now. I have to take the things very far for me to know what is there. You know, whenever I'm using the computer, because of the light, you know, my eyesight feels so weird. It becomes very watery and blurry. And my husband encouraged me to go and see my GP. Initially, I didn't want to, because I didn't want to accept that, you know, I have eye issue. And I decided to, you know, just deal with it myself and see how I go. But it became worse and worse and worse every day. So I decided to go and see my GP, and my GP referred me to optometrist. And the optometrist asked me to put on glass, because everything, all the tests, I couldn't see. I couldn't even pronounce the words on the machine. I don't know if you've been to optometrists before. They'll put something on the screen, and then, you know, they will ask you to read it and all that. You know what it is, you know. So they'll give you some lenses for you to try. And she went adding the lenses over and over again, and still I couldn't see. It was so blurry. That is when I realized, okay, my eyesight has changed. It wasn't like that before. Before I turned 40, it wasn't like that. But after I turned 40, my eyesight it was just pretty bad. Now my eyesight is pretty bad. So I have to wear glasses for me to read on the computer. I have to wear glasses to see something very clear, else I will not see things very clear. I don't have eyesight problem in my family. Yes, my dad used to wear glasses. Yeah, my dad passed away, may his soul rest in peace. He wear glasses. I know he wear glasses, but then he was 96 years old, so wearing glasses at the time wasn't an issue. And I know my mom wear glasses to read, just to read, and that's it. But mine is getting worse. So I'm not going to say, well, it's going to be genetic, but then it started showing up just after 40. So I don't know what is going on. Please let me know if that is what you think, you know, if that is the experience you are also having. Please let me know, okay? Because I don't want to go crazy. I just feel like, you know, am I the only person? I'm just going crazy. I don't know. Just let me know. Put all your comment down below, please. Put your comment down below and let's share everything. Number 7, not caring about what people think about you. And I said that before. That was number 1. But this is a bit different from number 1. You know, at times you just want to do something, what people think about you. You just want to do something to please people. for people to think about you, for people to put you up there, for people to regard you, for people to love you, for people to accept you. But when I turn 40, I'm being very honest with you. I don't really care about what people think of me, to be honest with you. You have this freedom in you that it's something that nobody can express it much to you unless you feel it. You are free in your spirit, you are free in your soul without even thinking about what people think about you, without even getting worried about what people think about you. Everything goes with you. You begin to love yourself. You begin to love who you are. You begin to accept you. Rather than before, you want to do things to please people, so people will accept you. But it is not like that. You accept your own self. You embrace you. You embrace yourself. You embrace your own self, like you embrace everything about you. That is when you realize this is who you are. And if you don't like who you are, nobody will like who you are. If you don't love yourself, nobody will love you because you don't love yourself. So why do you expect people to love you? I began to accept myself after I turned 40, and that is what I like about turning 40. That inner peace, that freedom is just something you cannot explain unless you feel it. I don't know if you feel the same way. Please let me know. Put them in a comment down below and let me know how you feel. Number 8, you re-evaluate your friendship with people. I don't know, after I turned 40, I just stepped back and then realized, okay, these are the people that motivate me. These people do not motivate me. They make your life more stressful. They make your life difficult. They make you sad. They make you not even trust who you are. They make you feel like you are not up to them. Why are you around people like that? You start getting all these thoughts in your head after turning 40. You know, this is a little story about me. I and my husband, we have this age gap. And over the years, I started becoming friends with his friends. So which means that you are the youngest, you know, because your husband's friends are around his age group. So I decided to become friends with people. Sometimes you don't even want to, but the fact that they are your husband's friends, you try to know people like that. And it didn't work well with me. But unfortunately, it took me all these years for you to realize, you know, these are not the people that will uplift you. These are not the people that will make your life easy for you, because you keep on pushing over and over again just for you to be accepted over and over again. But then after I turned 40, I just stepped back and I realized, no, these are not the people you want in your life. Drop them and move on. And trust me, a lot of positive things has happened along the way after dropping the people that I think they are not actually my soulmate. So you begin to realize that, okay, you are in the wrong place. This is not the right person for you. This is the right person. This is the person that will motivate you, you know. And then you try to accept people who will uplift you, who will love you for who you are, who will try to empower you. Now I have all these people around me who will try to empower me, who will try to see the best out of me. And sometimes I blame myself. I'm like, all these years, what was I thinking? Why didn't I stop right there and start looking for friends like that? But then as humans, you have to experience all this along the way, and then you learn. So I take it as a lesson. I take it as a lesson that if there's any reincarnation, at least you will not even wait till you turn 40. You will know who your friends are, people who are going to push you up, not people who are going to suppress you. It is very, very important. I have to wait till over 40 for me to re-evaluate. I don't know, maybe the hormones in me wasn't strong enough to tell me that these people are not the people that I have to associate myself with. I don't know what was going on. It took me all these years for you to evaluate and see, oh, this is not a person I have to associate with. This is the right person for me to associate with. I don't know, maybe you don't have to wait for you to turn 40 to re-evaluate your friends. If people around you, if they motivate you, if they are good people, you will know it yourself. You don't have to wait. Well, I was unlucky. It took me all this while for me to know, okay, you know, you don't have to be with this one, you have to be with this one. But then I'm here telling you, people are who they are and you cannot change them. You cannot change people. The way you want to be who you are, that is exactly what people want to be who they are. So you have to start evaluating who you have to be with or who you want to be with. Anybody that gives you that peace, anybody that brings your spirit up, not anybody that will just crush your spirit. Please just re-evaluate your friends. Okay, this sounds like an advice, but that is how I feel after I turned 40. Number 9 is empathetic. I don't know, I'm not saying, you know, I wasn't empathetic before, but it's getting more and more. I'm getting more and more empathetic for people, okay? Especially the people around me, my family, my children, and my husband. And a typical example is my 7-year-old. Everybody knows that I love this boy to bits. But over the years, or after I turned 40, I felt like I'm not giving him the much attention or the much love that he deserves. Because he's got this long gap between his brother and himself. It's about 12 years gap between them. Even though we all adore him, you know, he is the attention of the family. We give him the attention. He is the love of everyone's life in this house. We give him the attention. But after I turned 40, for some reason I feel like, you know, I'm not giving this little boy much, or I'm not giving this little boy what he deserves from me. A typical example is yesterday, you know, I was marking an assignment. I mark university assignments, and I had a lot of assignments to mark, and it is research in nursing. And before you mark one paper, you have to read about 3 journal articles for you to mark those papers, and English being your second language. So see how hard it is for you to mark all these papers. It's just you know, about 2,500 words, and I'm marking about 70 of them, and it is almost due date, so I have to get it done ASAP. So for the past 3 days, I've been concentrating on that. I'll sit there and mark, and you know, if I get up, then I'm just trying to stretch, and I'll go and get something to eat, and I come and sit here. What I know is I can hear this boy's voice everywhere, playing here and there. I just look at him and, you know, give him a wave or kiss or something, and that would be it. So yesterday I felt like, you know what, you just have to cuddle this boy, because it's been 3 days you've not cuddled this boy. I called my little boy and I gave him a cuddle. Nana, come and give me a cuddle. I gave Nana a cuddle, you know, very tight cuddle like that. And it's like, you know what, I love you, I'm a bit busy, blah blah blah. And everybody knows this boy is the smartest little boy ever. And do you know what this boy said? He said, Mom, it is your choice to sit here the whole day and mark assignment, or you come and pick me up at school so we can have a chat in the car before we get home. What do you like? I felt so bad. He's only 7-year-old. And for him to tell you that, it means he needs something from you. Before turning 40, you were young, keep quiet, you were a young boy and you talk too big. I would say something like that. But then yesterday, I felt it. I felt like, oh my God, this little boy wants something more than that cuddle from me. So I need to give my son and attention, and I'm doing that with the older boys as well. I'm there most of the time with them. Just if I feel that they are very quiet in their room, I'll just go out there and ask them. I've been doing this ever since I gave birth to them, yes. But I feel like I'm being more empathetic, extremely empathetic for some reason. I don't know. That is how I feel right now. And again, when I see some stuff on Facebook, like, you know, things that are very sad, or someone posts something out there about their life, or someone put a video or something, and it's sad, or it's an emotional thing, I just get so emotional, very, very extremely emotional. I don't know what is going on with me, but then I don't know, maybe you'll be different. Please comment and put your comment down below. All right, last one is legacy. It's just like a whole Maslow triangle. It looks like I've started actualizing. Do you feel the same way? You start thinking about what you can do for your community. You start thinking about the difference you make in people's life. You start thinking about, okay, now I've done everything. This is the time for me to show myself. You start thinking about, okay, what do I have right now? What do I have to achieve so people will know this is what I have? You start thinking about all these things. So it looks like you are actualizing that. It looked like you were just actualizing, you were way up the top, and now you just want to make difference in people's life, basically. What you are going to do to make a difference in people's life. What are you going to do to help someone? What you are going to do to support someone? What legacy are you trying to leave behind? All this thinking. That would be weird for you, but that is how I feel right now. So what am I going to do? Things are not necessary anymore. You know, some little things are not necessary anymore. But this is me. This is what I think I can give out there. I start feeling like that. And it's just weird. I don't know. I just don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, or you have a different story. So this is so these are the 10 things that I am feeling when I turn 40. Yours will be different from mine. And especially the men, I don't know, maybe yours will be very different, and we want to know every man's opinion here on this platform. Just let me know, how do you feel after you turn 40? Is it different from mine? Is it the same? Am I way different? Am I like other people? Is it like a very uncommon? I don't know. Just put them in the comment section down below, and please let me know, so I will not go crazy and think, you know, I'm too different. Okay, I love you all, and I will see you again in my next video.